Minister Jayalalitha launches a revamped free insurance scheme. The previous DMK's 1 lakh rupee cover has been increased fourfold over 4 years. Cashless treatment to include diagnosis through X-rays and scans. With over 2 lakh hectares of crop in Cuddalore damaged by Cyclone Thane, Chief Minister Jayalalitha announces a 210 crore compensation package for farmers. Meanwhile, Oroville, the city of dawn, seeks new light from the Puducherry government to rebuild its township after the cyclone ravaged it.
Oroville has collapsed.
In the first murder on the back of a land grab case, an FIR is filed against former DMK MLA Ranganathan. He is already in Kurul prison. Muthu Lakshmi, wife of the slain sandalwood smuggler Veerappan, moves to court for a ban on the film Vanayudham. Five inspectors general of police are transferred. Alexander Mohan is the new IG Central Zone. Shailesh Kumar Yadav is the new Commissioner of Police Trichy. Plummeting to his death, a worker under the influence of alcohol allegedly falls from the 6th floor of a construction site at the Stanley Hospital. Once a one-stop shop, the Moore Market is now a hotbed for antisocial elements, shopkeepers. A very good evening to all our viewers. All latest news coming to you on the news tonight, including the highlight, of course. Those earning far too little to pay for their own health insurance have now been given much relief from the Tamil Nadu government's new scheme. An incredible difference as compared to the previous DMK regime. That and more coming your way with me, Natasha Doraiswamy, over the next half hour. But first, the national headlines. The CBI puts up notices at the Ketan home in the 2G case after their summons go unanswered. A shocking story, rats nibble on a 70-year-old paralyzed man on ventilator, support in the ICU as the hospital staff are falling asleep. In a shocking video, tribal girls being forced to dance for tourists in the Andaman Islands. Home Ministry seeks a report. As the Army Chief succession battles hots up, a court notice sent against one of the top contenders. BJP dismisses Salman Khurshid's justification of raising sub-quota for backward Muslims, says Congress is attempting second partition of India. Republican candidate Mitt Romney wins the New Hampshire primary. And on to our top story tonight. The cyclone Thane that hit the state in December has left a devastated farming sector in its wake. One of the worst affected districts is Cuddalore, where according to government sources, the cyclone has completely damaged over 2.24 lakh hectares of cash crops. Now, Tamil Nadu government today announced a series of relief measures to farmers in Cuddalore district, including a sum of 210 crore as compensation for damaged crops. Chief Minister Jayalalitha also stated that the government would give saplings of coconut, cashew nut and jackfruit free of cost, along with bearing the maintenance cost for a year. Well, the renowned and peaceful town of Oroville in Tamil Nadu is devastated by the cyclone Thane as well. Most of its unique green belt has been destroyed. Now, the much insulated town that draws people from all over the world is now seeking government help to rebuild. Sam Daniel reports.
The aftermath of Cyclone Thane at the universal town of Oroville. The biggest casualty, its rich forest cover in 6,000 acres. 75% of trees uprooted, reduced to firewood.
Oroville has collapsed.
Even though the trees are down and all our work seems to have wasted, there is a sense of new beginning.
There's no loss of life. The cyclone has spared the magnificent Matru Mandir, but an estimated 10 crore worth of property has been lost.
To come to really back to the previous life, it might take any time between 6 months to 1 year.
It's a model town for 50,000 people from around the world, now seeking government help to limp back to normal. With camera person Palani Swami at Puducherry, Sam Daniel for NDTV.
And now on to our big story of the day. A new health insurance scheme for providing free medical and surgical treatment to 1.34 crore families in Tamil Nadu was today launched by Chief Minister Jayalalitha at an annual outlay of 750 crore rupees under the Chief Minister's comprehensive health insurance scheme. Replacing the previous DMK regime's insurance cover, a family would get a health insurance cover of up to 1 lakh rupees per annum for 4 years. The scheme, to be implemented by the public sector United India Insurance Company, would be applicable to every member of a family whose annual family income is less than 72,000 rupees. Under the new scheme, a family can avail medical benefits of up to 4 lakh for 4 years, while it was 1 lakh for 4 years according to the previous DMK scheme. The new scheme covers 1,016 medical conditions as compared to 642 under the previous scheme. It also allots 1 lakh 50 per year for specific diseases, which includes treatment for newborns, heart attacks and medical management, while DMK did not implement newborn treatment at all and only provided for surgical intervention. Expenses for tests undergone 1 day prior to the admission and 5 days after being discharged will be honoured, which was completely missing in the old scheme. Provisioning treatment charges directly to private hospitals are extended to government hospitals now. A separate fund is earmarked for the continuation of surgeries required in selected cases. There was no provision for that in the previous scheme.
This covers 1.34 lakhs families as beneficiaries under the scheme. We cover about 1,016 diseases, which is almost double the last scheme. Apart from that, the follow procedure, about 113 follow procedure also is being covered by the scheme. In 18 hospitals, out of these 272 hospitals have been tied up, 77 hospitals I think. Out of the 18 hospitals are government hospitals.
Well, moving on now, the trouble does not seem to end for DMK MLA Ranganathan, who is in Pural prison now on land grab charges. Now, an FIR has been filed against him and 11 others for the first murder related to these ongoing land grab cases. Police sources said that 3 teams have been formed to nab the various accused involved. And meanwhile, in other news, sandalwood smuggler late Veerappan's wife Muthu Lakshmi has raked up quite a storm by seeking a ban on the film Vanayudham, which is based on her husband. She alleged that the film Vanayudham portrayed her and Veerappan in bad light. A case has been filed in the Chennai court and the producer of Vanayudham has agreed to hold the screening till the case is disposed of. The movie is also slated to be released in Karnataka.
இந்த கதை எங்களுடைய ஒத்துழைப்போட செய்கிறார் என்று சில பேர் தெரியாம போய் ரமேஷ் கிட்ட மாட்டிக்கொள்ளலாம். அதுக்காக இந்த பிரச்சனை பாதிக்குங்கிறதை விட என் கணவருக்கு களங்கம் ஏற்படுது. அதை நான் இருந்துட்டு பார்த்துட்டு விட முடியாது. ஏன்னா அவருடைய பேர் நற்பெயருக்கு வந்து களங்கத்தை ஏற்படுத்துறாங்க. அவர் மறைந்துட்டாரு. ஆனா அவர் உயிரோட இருந்த காலகட்டத்தில் யாரும் இந்த மாதிரி உண்மையா நான் வீரப்பனை பத்தியே எடுக்கறன்னு யாரும் இது வரைக்கும் விளம்பரம் பண்ண கிடையாது. அவர் செய்யறவங்க வந்து அவர் உயிரோட இருந்த காலகட்டத்தில் செய்திருந்தா அவர் அதுக்கான பதில் என்னன்னு கொடுத்திருப்பாரு. ஆனா வந்து அவர் இல்லை. இப்போ நாங்க வந்து ஒரு பெண் என்ற இவங்களால என்ன முடியும் அப்படிங்கிற ஒரு காரணத்தினால எங்களை வந்து எந்த விதமான தொடர்பு எடுத்துக்காம முற்றிலும் ஒருதலை பட்சமா அவங்களா ஒரு விஷயத்தை கையில் எடுத்துக்கிட்டு அவங்களா வீரப்பன் கதைன்னு சொல்லி பொய்யான கதையை சொல்லிக்கிட்டு இருக்காங்க. இது எங்களுக்கு விருப்பம் இல்லை. இதை வந்து நாங்க வெளியிடக்கூடாது அப்படிங்கறது தான் நாங்க வந்து நீதிமன்றத்தை அணுகி இருக்கிறோம்.
On to some terrible news now at the Stanley Hospital. A 25-year-old construction worker died last night after accidentally falling down from the 6th floor at the Stanley Hospital. He was under the influence of alcohol and the police have registered a case of suspicious death. The man's relatives are travelling from Arani in order to claim the body from the Stanley Hospital.
நான் தவறி போய் அப்படியே 6வது மாடியிலிருந்து விழுந்துட்டாரு. எனக்கு யாருமே இல்லை. இதுக்கு மேலே எனக்கு சொல்ல தெரியாது எதுவுமே. எனக்கு புள்ளி நம்பிதான் இருக்கிற நாள் நான் நம்பிதான் இந்த கை விட்டுட்டு போயிடாது. என் 2 புள்ளி வச்சு நான் ரோட்டில் நிற்கிறேன்.
டைல்ஸ் ஓட்டுறாரு. வேலை முடிஞ்சு 6 மணிக்கு செட்டுக்கு போயிருக்கிறாரு. அப்புறம் 9 மணிக்கு மேலே கொசு கடின்னு சொல்லி 6வது மாடியில் போய் படுத்துருந்துருக்காரு. யூரின் வரும்னு சொல்லி ரூமுக்குள்ளேருந்து வெளியில் வரும்போது தவறி கீழே விழுந்துட்டார்.
And over to other news now. Dr. MGR Medical University has been slammed with contempt of court, and the petitioner Bruce contended that the High Court has dismissed the appeal filed by the university itself challenging the court's order of quashing the guidelines relating to pattern of evaluation of examination for the final year MBBS students. The university has refused to permit the students, including the petitioner, to proceed with internship training immediately. Chief Justice M.Y. Iqbal and Justice T.S. Sivagnanam have directed the Controller of Examination and Registrar of the university to file a response as to why the High Court's directions were not followed by the university. The case is adjourned at the moment, and the date for the next hearing will be announced later. Well, More Market now, one of Chennai's landmarks, is now losing its sheen. The commercial establishment is turning out to be a hotspot for antisocial elements, and the shopkeepers blame it on Chennai Corporation's abysmal maintenance. Manikandan brings you this special report. More Market, located near the Central Railway Station, is over 100 years old and is a one-stop shop for popular antiques, books and pets. The market was converted into a 4-story building in 1991 following a major fire. But this revamp took a toll on the patronage as business continues to thrive only on the ground and the first floor.
அப்போதே நாங்கள் சொன்ன மேலே வியாபாரம் நடப்பதில்லை, அது வேண்டாம், எங்களுக்கு எங்கேயாவது மாற்றாடம் கொடுக்கணும். இதுவரை நாங்கள் மனு கொடுத்துட்டே இருக்கிறோம், இவங்க எதுவுமே செய்தாரதில்லை. கிரவுண்ட் ஃப்ளோர், ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ஃப்ளோர் மட்டும்தான் வியாபாரம் நடக்குது.
The empty floors bear a filthy look. Damaged toilets and feces adorn the place. The market has also become a haven for antisocial elements. Traders lament that the place turns into a makeshift bar at night, and some even allege that it doubles up as a prostitution den.
மேலே வந்து ஃபுல்லாக வந்து நைட் ஆகிட்டா நாங்கள் எல்லோரும் 9 மணிக்கு க்ளோஸ் பண்ணிட்டு போயிடறோம். ஃபுல்லாக அக்யூஸ்டுகளும் இவங்களும் வந்து இங்கே வந்து ஆக்கிரமிப்பு பண்ணுறாங்க. ப்ராஸ்டியூட்டும் நடக்குது இங்கே எல்லாமே. நம்ம யாரும் கண்டுக்கிற முடியல, எல்லாருமே பூட்டிகிட்டு போயிடறோம். போதிய வசதிகளும் பாதுகாப்பும் இல்லை. எங்களுக்கு வந்து நாங்கள் பாதுகாப்பு இல்லாமல் தான் இப்போ வியாபாரம் பண்ணிக்கிட்டு இருக்கோம்.
The Chennai Corporation promises to team up with the police and take appropriate action on the illegal activities in the complex. While state-of-the-art shopping malls and complexes across the city continue to draw in many customers, More Market has always enjoyed its own loyalists, including foreigners. The traders feel that the market needs an infrastructure boost to save it from the brink of extinction. In Chennai, with Manikandan, Natasha Doraiswamy for NDTV Hindu. When we return from this short break, criticism towards struggling Team India doesn't stop them from going karting. Rahul Dravid denies any divide within the team. That and more coming up.